Hello. As you might have guessed, this is going to be a short video on Finlandia University, which had a campus up here in Hancock, Michigan, covered 24 acres, and it closed last May of 2023. Some of the factors that have contributed to the demise of this university was the downward trend in college enrollment. And the United States, there's been a drop in college enrollment about 10% since 2010, which was the peak. This is The Contrary Landlord. Like and subscribe. So, the other things that have contributed to the demise of this campus, and here's the history of the campus. You can go ahead and read, but other contributing factors has been that they had some very poor spending habits, which is kind of sad because 27 years ago I was told that with their endowment that they would never be closing this campus. Well, they spent the endowment. They also spent a lot of money that they didn't have, and they spent it on such things as sports programs. They had a hockey team, they had a football team, they had a basketball team, they had a baseball team. All of them were used to recruit new students, which was kind of silly because all these teams were subpar. They probably couldn't even compete at a high school level. Even a subpar high school. And they definitely couldn't compete at a high school that had good sports teams. There was other shenanigans. They had a house that they used for retreats and for special guests up at Eagle Harbor in Keweenaw County. That ended up with one of the college president's wife. And they had a number of funds that they couldn't account for. They also were spending money they didn't have. They mortgaged all the buildings on campus, either 2 mortgages to 4 mortgages, and then they spent that money. By the time that they, almost before they closed the campus, their employees did not collect the last 3 months of wages that were owed them. The impact on Hancock was losing its second largest employer. That was about 166 jobs. The people that were in these jobs with benefits either had to leave the area or take jobs that didn't pay as well or didn't offer as good benefits as they got at Finlandia University. This has an impact on the local community. It has an impact on housing, for residential housing, but it has a bigger impact on rentals. They're pretty much still assessing the impact. I'm sure that there's some student rentals that went vacant this last year. And I also think that maybe the Michigan Technological University has probably taken up some of the slack. They did take the nursing program that Finlandia University had. It's now part of MTU. And we're going to have to look to the future to see exactly what kind of impact this has had. And that would pretty much have an influence on if you bought a rental property up here. This saying. Can't think of anything else to add to this. It's a shame that this university went out of business, but I do not think that this will be the last small college or university that goes out of business in the United States. And I am pretty sure that there's some larger universities that are going to have enrollment problems and money problems in the future and going to have to downsize, or there's possibility of some larger universities, state universities that are going to go out of business. That's all for now.